Pixelmon, a Minecraft mod that brings the Pokemon world into the Minecraft one. I've been playing Pixelmon for a very long time, back when the Pokemon looked like this. Yeah, I'd say they look much better now. Anyways, I thought it would be cool to do a 100 days challenge. So, in this video, I will be spending 100 Minecraft days on the PokeSaga server. If you would like to join but don't know how to download Pixelmon, I made a video that shows you how. The link is in the description. The server provides lots of different things for me to do, such as Pokemon Bingo, Poke Hunt, gyms, and much more that we'll be going over in these 100 days. The server does have two different realms, Poke Dream and Poke Galaxy. I will be playing on Poke Galaxy. So if you guys want to join me, I'll be playing on Poke Galaxy. Now, I have a few goals I want to accomplish in these 100 days. First, I want to build a big base where I have everything I need to become the best Pokemon trainer. Next, I want to catch at least one legendary Pokemon. I then want to win a game of Pokemon Bingo. And last but not least, I want to get at least 3 of my Pokemon to level 100. Now, we have lots to accomplish, so let's get straight into the 100 days. Day 1, I logged on the server and it was time to choose my starter. And I'm basic, so I went with Charmander. I then got a tour around the server. Day 2, I headed into the wild to battle for the first time. I threw Charmander at a Patrat, and the battle was on. I hit it with Ember 3 times until it was dead. My very first battle was complete. Oh yeah, also I somehow got a shiny Farfetch'd. I have no idea how, but that's pretty cool. At the end of day 2, I was in the desert, and there it was, a Sandile, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. I needed to catch it. I threw Charmander at him. The battle was on. The Sandile hit hard, but we hit back with Ember. But the Sandile was burned. This was not good. I now only had a few tries to catch it. I threw my first Pokeball at it. It was caught. I captured Sandile. While I was still in the same desert, I found a Sheldor. From past experience of playing Pixelmon, I've learned Sheldor is a very good Pokemon to have on your team. So, I caught it. Day 3, I found a village. I then stole some bookshelves from it. For the rest of day 3, I ran around collecting apricorns and battling Pokemon to level up Charmander. I also found another person. That was kind of cool. Day 4, it was time. Time to find a place to build my base. I used /RTP to teleport me to random spots on the server. It took me all day, but I finally found a spot. I placed down a chest and claimed it. I then used /kits to look at all the kits I had available to me. Since I was YouTuber rank, I had lots of kits available. I selected every kit I could. The best part about these kits is the rare candies and Ultra Balls. Did you think I was going to save all those rare candies? Of course not. I began using them on Charmander. Charmander started to evolve, but my fat body was blocking the whole thing. And there he was, Charmeleon, looking good. But I still had 34 rare candies left, so I used even more on Charmeleon. Many rare candies later, he was evolving again. And this time, I wasn't blocking it. Once he was evolved into Charmander, I immediately hopped on him and tried flying, but I kind of sucked at it. I had 14 rare candies left, so I used them all on Sandile. Day 6, I spent all day cutting down trees. I also learned I could fly since I had the YouTuber rank. That's pretty cool. Day 7, I began building my house. First, I started by outlining it, but I quickly ran out of oak wood, so I had to keep going back to get even more. Day 8, I decided that I needed to head to the mines. I needed more resources because I was kind of poor, and it actually took me quite a while to find diamonds, but I finally did. To be exact, I found 9 of them. By day 9, I reached the surface. I immediately made a diamond pick. I then grabbed a water bucket and headed back down into the mines. Why, you may ask? Well, I placed it down, turning the lava into obsidian. I then started mining it. I got a total of 16 obsidian. I was very tired of non-enchanted tools, so I wanted to make a level 30 enchant table. So on day 10, I made an enchantment table. The only problem was, I had no bookshelves. Yeah, I didn't really think that one through, did I? I then headed to spawn to look around. I tried making a bet, but had no idea what I was doing. I then looked around the shops some more. Day 11, I had made a few bookshelves and placed them around the enchant table. I still did not have enough for level 30. I also realized I had a key in my inventory, so I did /warp crates and went to redeem the key. I ended up getting 10k, which at this point was really big for me. With that money, I bought some bookshelves. Thank God. I then placed them down. I now had a level 30 enchant table, but it was kind of useless to me because at this point I was only level 9. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb. Anyways, on day 12, I continued building the outline of my base. By day 13, the outline was done and it looked kind of good. I mean, I kind of just started building, like I had no real vision of this base, but I think it turned out pretty good. I then built some roofs. I then took down some roofs. Dang, I suck at making up my mind. Day 14, I built a much better roof at the top that actually looked pretty good. I then finished off the other roofs. It was pretty simple. It was now day 14 and the outline of my base and the roofs were done. It was now time for the walls. So I used the rest of my money I had to buy as many stone brick as I could, but I was only able to buy 10. How sad is that? I placed all 10. Yeah, I was gonna need a lot more, but since I was poor, I couldn't buy anymore. So I headed into the mines. The best and easiest way to get lots of cobblestone was to strip mine. So that's what I did. It was day 16 and another skill key popped into my inventory. So I immediately went to /warp crates. I then used the key. I received a random emote. Yeah, not too good. I then headed home. I immediately started heading back to the mines and, oh, well, I got another skill key. So I headed back to warp crates to use it. This time I got 3 random TMs, telekinesis, seismic toss, and nature power. Not too bad. I would have preferred another 10,000 though. Not gonna lie. For the next few days, I was in the mine, mostly to get cobblestone, but I was also collecting iron and other ores. Day 18, I headed to the surface. I then checked to see if I could redeem my kits again. And guess what? I was able to. I began using the rare candies on Sandile. A few rare candies in, he was evolved. I then used a lot more on him to get him to evolve again. Now, can we take a second to just look at this beast? He was amazing. I then used the rest of my rare candies on Sheldor, getting him to level 21. It was now day 19 and I encountered my first boss. Oh, and wait, did I ever mention I enchanted my pickaxe? Cause I did. And it was Silk Touch, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, back to the boss. I threw out Charizard to battle it, but he got one shot because I'm dumb and forgot Ampharos is an electric type. Like, how could I forget? Just look at it. It was now Crocodile's turn and he took the Ampharos out pretty easily. Because of course he did. Because electric type moves won't affect him. Yeah, I probably should have started the fight with him. Since I got a keystone, I could select how I wanted to equip it. And I chose glasses, which I kind of regret now because look how stupid I look. Like I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses now. But hey, maybe we can make that a trend? Yeah, probably not. Day 21, I was standing on my furnace smelting all the cobblestone I collected. Day 22, I placed all the stone brick I had. And it still was not enough. Day 23, I was again in the mines getting more cobblestone, but I also did find some diamonds. Day 24, I placed even more stone brick in my base. Day 25, I was again in the mines. Okay, this is probably getting boring at this point, but at least this time I died. How exciting, right? This server has keep inventory, so it didn't really matter. Anyways, I continued mining until day 28, and on that same day, I received another skill key. So I headed to go open it. I got 8 great balls. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Day 29, I placed all the stone brick I had, and it was again, not enough, but we were getting very close. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. You guys may be wondering, well, how did you get that shiny Hakanowo? Well, if you link your Discord with the server, you get a free shiny. Pretty cool, right? Day 30, I was again in the mines for what it seemed like the 1,000th time. My goal was to get a full inventory of stone, and by day 33, I had done it. Finally, all the walls were done. I then made some more roofs. Day 34, I found another person. I then tried to battle him. He said he needed to heal first, so I waited and waited and waited. And he never came back. The rumor is Ironic is still waiting for Hollow Ranger to this day. Anyways, day 35, I began to cut out holes where windows would be. Day 36, I fought an Execute that made me crash. He must have been really powerful. For the next 10 days, yes, 10, I was working on my base, doing things like mining out more places for windows, adding entrances, stairs, and interior doorways. Day 49, I found a legendary boss, Venusaur. I tried taking it on, but my whole team kept getting wiped out. So what I did was I used my kits again to get some more rare candies. I got Charizard up to level 50 and Crocodile up to level 51. He was supposed to be level 50, but I wasn't paying attention. Anyways, I tried to take out the Venusaur 2 more times, but I was unsuccessful. I needed more help, so I used /PC to look at all the other Pokemon I had. I had 4 Pokemon in there, all of which were got during days 47 and 48, but I forgot to record those days. Whoops. The 4 Pokemon I had were a Ditto, a Shiny Golett, a Shiny Pumpkaboo, and a Zangoose. Everything besides the Zangoose were got by opening some crate keys that one of the admins gave me. And the Zangoose I caught myself because if you don't know me, Zangoose is by far my favorite Pokemon ever. I then used the rest of the rare candies on the Shiny Pumpkaboo. With my new team, it was now time to try and take out the boss again. And I ended up doing it pretty easily. For the next 10 days again, I continued to work on this base. This project was much bigger than I thought. I did things such as place in windows, fix up some ground around the base, and finish the entrances. By day 61, the outside of the base was basically done. The next cool thing I did was make elevator blocks so I could easily and quickly travel in between floors in my base. Day 63, I decided to go out on a catching spree, throwing Pokeballs at almost every Pokemon I saw. I then ran into a construction gym thingy on day 64. I took out all of the trainers and the leader relatively easily. For winning, I got a mineral badge and a gyro ball TM. Not too bad. The next thing I wanted to accomplish was win a Poke Bingo. So on day 66, I headed out to find the first one on my list, a Wailmer. I found it pretty easily. I then checked to see what other Pokemon I needed to complete a row. I headed to the jungle to look for a Tangela, but for the life of me, I could not find one. So I kinda gave up on it. The next thing I wanted to do was level up my team. And Pokesaga has a place where you can easily train your EVs. So on day 68, I headed to it. I started out fighting the +3 speed guy, but Zangoose struggled to take them out. So I moved on to the +2 speed one. This one was much easier. Zangoose could easily take out all of his Pokemon with just a few shots. I sat there fighting and training Zangoose for another 3 days. By day 71, Zangoose was level 70. I then moved back to the +3 speed one. I now could easily take out all of his Pokemon with one shot. For the next 9 days, I sat here training Zangoose, and by day 80, he was level 100. Just look at this beast. Now it was Charizard's turn. I again started at the +2 speed one, but quickly moved to the +3 one because he was way better than I thought. Oh, and just so you guys know, I'm not going for the most insane team with all perfect EVs right now. That will probably be a future project. In the middle of me training, I ran into another person that wanted to battle. I barely ended up defeating him, but hey, I did it. That now means I'm undefeated against other people. Who would have thought? For the next 8 days, I was training Charizard at different EV locations. And by day 89, he was level 100. Zangoose and Charizard were now both level 100. But I was not done. It was now Krookodile's turn. So for the next 11 days, I was training Krookodile. I trained him at many different EV locations, such as Speed, Special Attack, Special Defense, and Defense. And on day 99, Krookodile was now level 100. Now my 3 main Pokemon on my team were level 100. The last thing I wanted to do was get Sheldor and Pumpkaboo to level 44. It was very easy. I just had to defeat one guy and they leveled up a lot. I then evolved Aron twice. He was now Aggron. He was a beast. It was now day 100. I did it. I played a total of 100 days on the Pokesaga server. I definitely didn't come close to some of my goals, and that's probably because the base took so long to build. Speaking of which, if you want to come visit my base, just get on the server and do /warp-ironic. Maybe I'll see you there. 50k likes and I'll drop 200 days. I hope you guys did enjoy because I sure did. This was very fun to do and a cool experience. I'm looking forward to doing more days. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Oh, and like and subscribe. Thanks.